What's up, everybody? It's Casey, and we're back with another adventure. This time, we're ditching the concrete jungle of New York City for something a little different. Think sunshine, beaches, and maybe a margarita or two. You guessed it, we're headed south of the border, down to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. We're talking about a place where the desert literally crashes into the ocean, creating this epic clash of landscapes. You've got towering rock formations, hidden coves, and waves that'll make any surfer's heart sing. Trust me, this place is pure magic. Now I know what you're thinking. Cabo's just for spring breakers, right? Wrong. This place has something for everyone. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a beach bum, or just looking to unwind with some seriously good food and drinks. So buckle up, because over the next few days, I'm going to be your guide to experiencing Cabo like a true local. We're talking hidden gems, must-try eats, and adventures you won't find in any guidebook. Let's do this. All right, first things first, getting to Cabo. The most common way is flying straight into Los Cabos International Airport. It's a modern airport with plenty of international and domestic flights, so finding a good deal shouldn't be too hard. Once you've landed and grabbed your bags, you've got a few options for getting to your hotel or Airbnb. There are airport shuttles, which are a reliable and affordable choice, especially if you're traveling solo or as a couple. Just book in advance to avoid any hassle. Now, if you're like me and value convenience, taxis are always an option. They're readily available outside the airport, but be sure to agree on a price before hopping in. Trust me, you don't want any surprises on your vacation budget. For those of you who want the freedom to explore at your own pace, renting a car is the way to go. Just remember, driving in Mexico can be a bit different than what you're used to, so brush up on the local traffic laws and be prepared for some interesting road conditions. All right, let's talk about the heart and soul of Cabo, the Marina, and downtown area. This is where the action is, people. We're talking luxury yachts bobbing in the harbor, vibrant shops overflowing with souvenirs, and restaurants serving up some of the freshest seafood you'll ever taste. Now, no trip to Cabo is complete without experiencing the nightlife. And trust me, this town knows how to party. We're talking legendary clubs like El Squid Row, known for its wild atmosphere and killer drinks, and Cabo Cantina, the iconic spot owned by Sammy Hagar himself. But it's not all about the party scene. Downtown Cabo is also a great place to soak up some local culture. You'll find traditional Mexican markets selling everything from handcrafted jewelry to colorful textiles. Be sure to haggle a bit. It's all part of the experience. And for all you art lovers out there, make sure to check out the local art galleries showcasing the works of talented Mexican artists. You might even find a unique piece to take home as a souvenir. All right, let's talk beaches, the main reason people even know the word Cabo. Cabo San Lucas is synonymous with stunning beaches, and for good reason. The sun, the sand, the surf, it's all here, and it's all spectacular. And trust me, they don't disappoint. First up, Medano Beach. This is the place where the action never stops, where the energy is palpable, and where the fun is endless. This is the heart of it all, the Times Square of Cabo beaches. It's bustling, it's vibrant, and it's the place to be if you want to be in the middle of everything. You want action? You got it. From dawn till dusk, there's always something happening here. Jet skis ripping past, parasailers floating overhead, beach volleyball games going strong. It's a playground for adults and kids alike. And listen, I know some people, they want that chill beach vibe, a place to relax, unwind, and just let the world go by. You know, just you, the sand, and the sound of the waves, a place where you can find your own little slice of paradise. That's cool, we'll get there. But for now, let's stick with the high-energy vibe of Medano. But Medano, this is high energy. It's where the party's at, where you can feel the pulse of Cabo. You got vendors selling everything from sunglasses to silver to, I don't know, maybe a new identity. It's a bustling marketplace right on the sand. It's that kind of place, a place where you can find anything and everything, all while soaking up the sun. But here's the thing, even with all the craziness, the water is crystal clear. It's like swimming in a giant natural pool. You can wade in, splash around, or just park yourself at one of the beach bars and soak it all in. The choice is yours. Speaking of, make sure to grab a margarita, or 3. You're on vacation, right? Enjoy the moment, savor the flavors, and let the good times roll. Now, for those who want a little more chill with their beach, hop on a water taxi. It's a quick and scenic ride. Yeah, they're everywhere, like yellow cabs in New York. Convenient and always ready to take you to your next adventure. They'll zip you over to Lovers Beach and Divorce Beach, 2 iconic spots with names that spark curiosity. Don't ask me who came up with those names, but the scenery, breathtaking. It's like stepping into a postcard. Rock formations, hidden coves, turquoise water that seems unreal. It's a natural wonderland. It's the perfect Instagram. I mean, the perfect escape. A place where memories are made and shared. Okay, you can't come to Cabo and not see the Arch El Arco. It's like going to Paris and skipping the Eiffel Tower. It's that iconic, this massive rock formation jutting out of the water at Land's End. It's basically Cabo's mascot, and for good reason. It's stunning. Now you can see it from a distance, but trust me, get up close and personal. Plenty of boat tours will take you right through the arch. You can even kayak or paddleboard if you're feeling adventurous. And keep your eyes peeled for sea lions. They love to hang out on the rocks, basking in the sun. But the real magic happens at sunset. Picture this. The sky explodes in a kaleidoscope of colors. The sun dips below the horizon, and the arch is silhouetted against the fiery sky. It's the kind of view that makes you put down your phone and just be present. And hey, if you're lucky, you might even spot some dolphins playing in the waves. It's moments like these that make you realize how incredible this planet really is. So, you've soaked up the sun, you've seen the arch, you've had your weight in tacos. What's next? Well, my friend, Cabo is an adventure playground. Let's start with the obvious. Deep sea fishing. This isn't your grandpa's fishing trip. We're talking marlin, tuna, mahi-mahi, the works. But maybe you'd rather be on land, kicking up dust. No problem. Rent an ATV and tear through the desert. It's like Mad Max down there, but with better scenery. And hey, if you want that authentic desert experience, you gotta try a camel ride. I'm not even kidding. Now, if you're lucky enough to be in Cabo during whale watching season, do it. Seeing these majestic creatures breach the surface, it's an experience you won't forget. And for the adrenaline junkies, there's zip lining and parasailing. You can soar through the air, taking in panoramic views of the coastline. But for me, the ultimate Cabo adventure is scuba diving in the Sea of Cortez. Jacques Cousteau called it the world's aquarium for a reason. The marine life is insane. You've got colorful fish, playful sea lions, and if you're lucky, maybe even a shark or two. It's an underwater world waiting to be explored. All right, amigos, so you've been tearing it up in Cabo all day, swimming with the fishes, catching some rays, maybe even a little off-road action. Cabo is a paradise for thrill seekers and beach bums alike. The sun, the sand, the sea, it's all here, and it's all amazing. But after a day packed with adventure, you're going to need a place to kick back and recharge. Now it's time to talk about where you're going to rest your sun-kissed face. Whether you're looking to relax in luxury or just need a cozy spot to crash, Cabo has got you covered. The good news is, Cabo's got something for everyone, whether you're balling out of control or rocking a shoestring budget. From high-end resorts to budget-friendly hostels, the options are endless. First up, we've got the all-inclusive mega resorts. These places are like their own little cities, offering everything you could possibly need without ever having to leave the property. You know the drill: endless buffets, swim-up bars, the whole 9 yards. Imagine lounging by the pool with a cocktail in hand, knowing that everything is taken care of. These places are like their own little cities, and they can be a total blast, if that's your vibe. With activities and entertainment galore, you'll never run out of things to do. Personally, I like to be a little closer to the action, but hey, no judgment here. If you prefer to be in the heart of the city, there are plenty of options for you too. If you're looking for a more authentic experience, you can always find a cool boutique hotel. These spots often have unique decor and a more personal touch, making your stay feel special. Or a sweet Airbnb in town. Staying in an Airbnb can give you a more local experience, and you might even get some insider tips from your host. These places usually have a lot more character, and you'll be right in the heart of the action. Imagine stepping out of your door and being just steps away from vibrant local shops and restaurants. And then there's the option of renting a villa. This is perfect for those who want a bit more privacy and space. This is a good move if you're traveling with a crew, because you can split the cost and have a ton of space. Villas often come with multiple bedrooms, living areas, and sometimes even a private pool. Plus, you'll have your own kitchen, which means you can whip up some epic meals after a long day of adventuring. Imagine cooking up a feast with fresh local ingredients and enjoying it with your friends or family. Plus, you'll have your own kitchen, which means you can whip up some epic meals after a long day of adventuring. Imagine cooking up a feast with fresh local ingredients and enjoying it with your friends or family. Whatever you do, just make sure you book your accommodations in advance, especially if you're traveling during peak season. This town gets busy, yo. The last thing you want is to be scrambling for a place to stay when everything is booked up. Trust me, finding the right place to crash is key to having an epic Cabo experience. A good night's sleep can make all the difference in how much you enjoy your trip. You want to be stoked about where you're staying, not stressing about it. The right accommodation can set the tone for your entire vacation. So do your research, figure out what's important to you, and book that dream spot. Whether it's luxury, location, or budget, there's a perfect place for you in Cabo. So do your research, figure out what's important to you, and book that dream spot. Whether it's luxury, location, or budget, there's a perfect place for you in Cabo. All right, now that we've got the lodging situation sorted, let's move on to something even more exciting. Get ready to dive into the best activities and attractions Cabo has to offer. Yo, so Cabo San Lucas is awesome, don't get me wrong. It's got those stunning beaches luxurious resorts, and a nightlife that can keep you dancing till dawn. But there's so much more to this region than just the glitz and glam, but just a hop, skip, and a jump away. There's a whole other side to Baja California waiting to be explored. It's a side that many tourists miss, but it's where the true heart of the region beats. We're talking about charming towns, rich history, and a taste of authentic Mexican culture that you won't find on those crowded beaches. These places offer a glimpse into the everyday life of the locals, far removed from the tourist traps. First up, we're heading north to San Jose del Cabo, Cabo's more laid-back, sophisticated cousin. This town is a blend of old-world charm and modern elegance, making it a perfect escape from the hustle and bustle. Think cobblestone streets, art galleries, and a historic town square that'll transport you back in time. It's a place where every corner has a story to tell, and every building has a piece of history etched into its walls. Every Thursday evening, San Jose del Cabo hosts its famous Art Walk. This event transforms the town into a vibrant hub of creativity and culture. Imagine strolling through the streets, checking out local artists, listening to live music, and soaking up the electric atmosphere. It's an experience that engages all your senses and leaves you feeling inspired. It's the perfect way to immerse yourself in the local art scene and maybe even snag a unique souvenir or two. Whether you're an art enthusiast or just looking for a fun evening out, the Art Walk has something for everyone. And speaking of art, you can't miss the chance to visit Todos Santos, a bohemian paradise just an hour's drive north of Cabo. This town is a haven for creatives and free spirits. This place is a magnet for artists, surfers, and free spirits from all walks of life. It's a place where creativity flows as freely as the ocean waves. But let's be real, no trip to Mexico is complete without diving headfirst into the food scene. The flavors here are as vibrant and diverse as the culture itself. And trust me, Baja California does not disappoint. From street food stalls to high-end restaurants, the culinary offerings are a feast for the senses. We're talking about fresh-off-the-grill tacos, steaming tamales, and seafood so fresh it'll make your taste buds sing. Each bite is a celebration of the region's rich culinary heritage. And of course, no trip to Mexico is complete without a little tequila tasting. It's an opportunity to learn about the history and craftsmanship behind this iconic spirit. Just remember, sip, don't shoot, especially if you're planning on catching a sunset horseback ride on the beach later. It's the perfect way to end a day of exploration and adventure. More on those adventures in the next chapter. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the hidden gems and thrilling experiences that Cabo and its surroundings have to offer. All right, so you've spent the day soaking up the sun, riding camels, maybe even swimming with whale sharks, which, by the way, are totally not sharks. But when the sun goes down in Cabo, things don't slow down, they heat up. We're talking next-level nightlife here. First up, you gotta experience the energy of downtown Cabo after dark. The streets come alive with music. People are spilling out of bars, and there's this electric vibe in the air. Think Times Square, but with less clothing and way more tequila. And speaking of tequila, you can't come to Mexico without trying some authentic tequila. Forget that stuff you drank in college. This is the real deal. Smooth, flavorful, and guaranteed to get the party started. Look, I'm not saying you have to go wild, although no judgment if you do, but even if clubbing isn't your thing, there's something for everyone in Cabo after dark. Live music, beach bonfires, even just strolling through town and soaking up the atmosphere is an experience. Just remember to stay safe, use common sense, and maybe have a designated walker in your crew. So there you have it, guys, Cabo San Lucas. It's more than just a party destination. It's an experience. It's a place where you can relax on pristine beaches, push your limits with crazy adventures, and connect with nature in a way you never thought possible. Look, I know planning a trip can be overwhelming. Where do you stay? What do you do? How do you avoid getting ripped off? Trust me, I've been there. That's why I created Casey's Baja Tours. We handle everything, from flights and accommodations to curated experiences that'll blow your mind. We're talking about swimming with whale sharks, off-roading through the desert, private tequila tastings, the kind of stuff you can't just Google. We've got local guides, insider access, and we know all the best spots. Whether you're looking for a romantic getaway, a family vacation, or just a wild adventure with your friends, we've got you covered. So what are you waiting for? Head over to CaseysBajaTours.com and let's start planning your epic Cabo adventure. Trust me, it'll be a trip you'll never forget. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures. And seriously, check out CaseysBajaTours.com. You won't regret it. Peace out.